The World Food Programme, WFP's 15-kilogram wheat per month for the people of Tigray who were under a complete blockade is quite insufficient. The year-long total blockade in Tigray has resulted leaving millions in desperate need of urgent humanitarian aid and essential supplies. Just because the central government decided to put Tigray under a complete siege, blocking all humanitarian corridors, countless people are in severe conditions. Since the breakout of the war, food prices in Tigray have skyrocketed. But the federal government is still denying the access to bank. The civil servants also haven't been paid for more than years. For the people of Tigray who are living in starvation, WFP's standard of 15-kilogram wheat per month for all person, which also comes inconsistently to the Tigrayan, is inconsiderate the whole scenario. The residents say that they have lost all their means of income, so they put all their hope on the aid. But the WFP standard of the aid isn't enough for them to survive. With regard to this, the children and pregnant women are becoming susceptible to the disease. As there is no access to the very basic life intervention, they also say that the WFP should consider their living condition for the aid as the blockade worsens the starvation day after day.
Children in Tigray are getting vaccines hardly. This is due to the ongoing siege by the federal government of Ethiopia. According to the research our media held on the current children's vaccination status in the Tigray region, from all the 5 different vaccines they used to get, there is only one vaccine in some health centers. This available vaccine against polio is given in small quantity, which is hard to provide it evenly. Infants must take 5 different vaccines in order to protect against 10 different diseases. However, there is no access to get the vaccines or any medication. Therefore, the children are living in the most deplorable conditions. Physicians say even though the vaccine against polio is scarcely available, children are not getting it on time. As a result, they are exposed to diarrhea, pneumonia, measles, and other disease. On top of that, when they get to health facilities to diagnose, there is acute shortage of medicine, which leads to severe stage of illness.
Tigray Human Rights Advocacy Network issued an open statement on immediate release of the detained Tigrayans. According to the release statement on Thursday, June 30, 2022, by Tigray Human Rights Advocacy Network, a consortium of 18 Tigray-based human rights civil society, stated that more than 9,000 Tigrayans, including children, women, breastfeeding mothers, disabled, and elderly people, are still hunted and detained in concentration camps situated in Afar regional illegally and namely due to their ethnicity. In addition to the detainees in Afar, more than 10,000 Tigrayans, especially members of ex-National Defense Forces, have been imprisoned in different parts of Ethiopia. The statement says that the detainees are denied to humanitarian access like food, medicine, and pure water, hence are exposed to communicable diseases, and therefore have left many dead by the coercing forces. The statement reads that the gravity of how excruciating the war crimes are done on the people of Tigray evidently show that it is a deliberate and systematic action done by the alliance of the federal government and Afar regional security forces. As a result, the Tigray Human Rights Advocacy Network, THRAN, demands the global governance bodies, namely the UN Security Council and UN High Commission for Human Rights, to put a strong pressure on the Ethiopian government to immediately release all illegally jailed Tigrayans and on all parties to demonstrate their responsibility of safeguarding the citizens and to enforce the International Commission of Human Rights Experts on Ethiopia to conduct an impartial investigation on the gross violation of human rights and held the perpetrators accountable.